just looking at the comments here. Exactly, yeah. Well, it appears she's replaced her right eyeball with a pink laser, which seems exactly like something I'd expect from her. Oh, that's great. Again, yeah, I don't know. It's love for Lady Gaga is pretty close to universal. It's just funny. Let's see. Let's go right down to the bottom here. Rare hole in the moon photographed. Yeah, so they found one. Was it big enough to swallow a football field hole? So it's a believed to be a collapsed skylight from a lava tube. Oh, here's an interesting point. Again, it's the type of thing I can only talk to myself about usually, but I found this cool. Mare Ingeni, also called the Sea of Cleverness, is best known for its prominent lunar swirls. I didn't know crap about that. Which are highly reflective surface features that are associated with magnetic anomalies. I know exactly what those are, just from, I'm just parroting the stuff I read on Electric Universe constantly. Those lunar swirls, highly reflective surface features associated with magnetic anomalies. Those are just like the highly radar reflective features found on, I think it was Venus, the high mountains of Venus. They're incredibly reflective. And I agree with the Electric Universe guys. It sounds very probable, their explanation for it. Basically, it's plasma. They're coated with an electrical field, forming a plasma, which can, plasma can range from very low intensity to super high intensity, like almost infinite, of course, because in the cosmic sense of things. But that's what that sounds like that is. That's, and they found that recently. There was another article. Was it electrical effects on the moon, the dust and the static. And again, it's this blind spot in science that they are starting to deal with. But like all of these things, like these many, 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 many things, it's all like it's plasma. It's the effects of an electrical field in association with the magnetic field, which you're willing to acknowledge. It's ridiculous at this point. I just look at stuff and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, right, that's a plasma phenomenon. So, yeah, it becomes more obvious with every freaking day. Mostly because, again, we have these really good instruments now. So we're like, wow, look at these nebula with all these filaments and everything. Yeah, plasma filaments. Another one was, what is it? There's a hourglass-shaped radiation zone or something like that out of a galaxy or in a lot of galaxies. It's a Z pinch. You get plasma lines coming in and then converging at the pinch zone, and then of course spreading out again as magnetic the attraction zone is weakened or whatever. These are all known things. They've been known for years. It's all plasma phenomenon. It's magnetic and electrical fields working together in space. Da 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 da. I just wish conventional science would get with the freaking program because it's not even that complicated. And then all of those mysteries, air quotes, would disappear and you'd be able to, get into the more, there's always more mysteries, but you'd be able to get rid of all those, which are effectively all explained at this point. It's ridiculous. All right, so anyway, Hole in the Moon. That one was done. So, that. Enterprise PCs work while they sleep. That was kind of neat. It was just basically replacing, not replacing, but basically you got a crap load of PCs. You hook them up to this server with some software. It's just another way of fractionalizing the workload. If you just want to basically talk to your PC and extract one file, as opposed to waking the whole thing up, turning it all on, da 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 da. They've got this server that basically goes, oh, we got a couple of low priority requests coming in for a PC number, blah blah blah. We'll just use the virtual image we've got, and that way we don't even have to wake it up. And then it just confers with the sleeping PC. They're splitting up the various ways. Computers can be all the way on, all the way off. Now they're just basically fractionalizing all the different states in between because you're using computers everywhere and in larger quantities, and it's just a balancing thing. But it's kind of neat because apparently it saves a shitload of power because all these machines are mostly off. So you're only using when they need to. So that's awesome. That's good. Scientists explore the mystery of active region outflows. Actually, that one might need a little more discussion, so we'll leave that. Lithium market could bloom as tide goes out on oil. I don't need to look at that one either. That was, Afghanistan in particular, of course, they found $1 trillion worth of minerals, just a crap load basically. But that's been known for a while. But now they're talking about like Afghanistan could be the Saudi Arabia of lithium, which the one thing that pissed me, well, that was irritating about that article because it was completely wrong, was that they're saying, was it lithium? Basically, they're saying you use it to make batteries, but they referred to it specifically as a new power source. You know what I mean? Like as if it was like oil or coal, like you could burn it, but you don't. You use the lithium to make batteries which store power, which you're going to still need to burn something or whatever to make power to store in the batteries. That was just completely wrong and bizarre. I was like, what? And again, being of the conspiracy-minded, to some degree nowadays, anyway, I kind of wonder, is that, intentional? It's not. Can easily be dismissed as an error because it's just a few, sentences and words in an article. But again, it's like it's an easy sell to the public, Yeah, we can invade Afghanistan and we can get 1 million tons of lithium and it becomes a new power source. Except that it isn't, you know what I mean? Unless they've got some new process that uses lithium, actually burns it or chemically transforms it in some way to make energy. But as far as I'm aware, the article in particular was just talking about batteries. So that was just whatever. All right. Humans will be extinct in 100 years. I don't need to look at that one either. That was just, again, some eminent dude, really old. He was like 97 or something. And he was just saying that humans will be extinct in 100 years due to the various, not by some catastrophe, but via just conventional overpopulation, environmental stress, diseases, blah, 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 whatever. I don't really think so. I know I'm pretty damn sure humans will not be extinct. I mean, if you're saying our civilization will collapse, there's a chance of that, sure, but not very likely either. But just to wipe out all humans? Nah, I mean, I agree. Humans are too freaking adaptable. Unless there was something that just somehow totally targeted the human genome, some invisible gas from space that was just everywhere, reacted with some ubiquitous element in our environment, like plastic, and turned into this, instantly fatal nerve toxin, maybe that would pretty much exterminate humans. But even then, there'd probably be some people tucked away somewhere. You know what I mean? So wiping them out completely, humans are we are like a plague. We are pretty damn hard to wipe out completely. Well, all right. Well, we got through some stuff, but it's chicken nugget time. So maybe I will do another one of these in a bit. That was only about 20 minutes, which is only 2 segments, which isn't too onerous. I really do hate it when there's 12. It's just sort of a pain all the uploading. I wish I could just do them in one chunk. All right, so in honor of chicken nugget time, this is Bradley. We've had a nice little chat. Thanks for helping me kill time. Talk to you later.